Hey guys, Lockie here, and welcome to episode 11 of B15 Watford Career Mode. So to start off today's episode, we do have a game coming up against Reading. So they were a Premier League side a couple of years back. They were relegated maybe 2 years ago. Only survived 1 year. So it might be a bit of a challenge. That's what I'm expecting. It'll be a challenge, and as you can see, they got a good start. They got Australian Adam Federici in goals. They've got John Abita left back, Anton Ferdinand, the ex-QPR defender, George McCleary, I think that was, in left mid. So yeah, they've got a not too bad of a side, and as you'll see by our starting 11, it's the team we do usually go into games with. This is the side I usually go in with, but apart from Angela, who I don't usually give starts, so I usually give Basong a run, but he's injured at the moment. He's out for 6 days. I deleted the email by accident. So sorry about that. But in the 13th minute early on here, Sabalos gives it to Extran. Extran gives it to Serge Gnabry. The ex-Arsenal boy gives it back to Abdi. Abdi to Sabalos. This is good passing. And as Serge Gnabry picks up the ball, he gives it out wide to Sam Byram. Sam Byram, the ex-Leeds United youngster, gets on the ball. He skips past the defence. He's going to cross it in, and guess who scores? That's right, the man Troy Deeney. The man who's in the form of his life. Like, he's just unbelievable. Every game I'm expecting him to score. I'll be disappointed if he doesn't score. He's amazing. So yeah, good goal. Great work there from the whole team. Really good work from Sam Byram, who I'm really impressed with so far. He's performed very well at that right back role, and that's his 14th goal in the championship, Troy Deeney. So really showing his class. But in the 33rd minute, as McCleary gets on the ball, he turns it over, and but John Obita wins it back. It's a great tackle from Serge Gnabry, and he crosses it into Forestieri. Well, what about that for a hit? What a goal from Forestieri. First time volley into the bottom left corner. It was a good goal. So it's 2-0, and well, you didn't expect this, did you? That's a good volley. Not going to lie, I was very happy with that. So yeah, it's 2-0, and Reading must be absolutely shocked. Look at this for a volley from Forestieri. Curls it into the bottom left corner, and Adam Federici didn't have any chance. So yeah, good goal there from Forestieri, and I'm very happy indeed. So that's his 6th goal in the championship. So between the two strikers, there's 20 goals, plus Vidra, who scored 2, I reckon. I guess that. But in the 40th minute, Cox gets onto the ball here. He crosses into Robson Canoe. Robson Canoe gets a shot in, but he tries to go near post, but it does go wide of that post, and it remains at 2-0 in the 40th minute. So unlucky there from Robson Canoe. And as McCleary gets on the ball here, he skips past the defence. McCleary has the ball. He's going to take on Angela. He beats him, but we do tackle him, but he still gets the ball. He's done really well. And well, what about that for a miss from the Reading striker? So pretty lucky there to escape here. But they keep on making mistakes at the back, Reading, and they do slide in, and we don't win it. But as Sean Murray gets on the ball here, well, I thought that was in for a second. It was an absolute cracker of a shot. He's amazing from distance, Sean Murray. And look at this again. It's not a great angle. It's just got Murray. He's just got a picture of Murray. So, but yeah, it was a great shot, and I was unlucky not to score. But going in, we've got a 59th minute. It's another opportunity this time for Troy Deeney to get his second of the game, but his header just goes wide of that post, and it remains at 2-0. So in the 60th minute, we're playing so well at the moment. Oh, here's a better angle. Look at that. That's an unbelievable shot. You have to think that was in, but we are just unbelievable. In the 62nd minute, well, they would get on the score sheet, Reading, but and maybe cause an upset, but no, it'd be correctly ruled out for offside, as the attacker who actually crossed the ball in was offside. As you'll see here, he timed his run too early. Good refereeing, and it remains at 2-0. So, but in the 73rd minute, Troy Deeney gives it to Forestieri, cuts inside and has a shot and hits the post. So, some poor finishing has sort of kept them in the game, and as Sean Murray has a shot from distance, it just goes over the bar. But I should have scored there with Forestieri. I did everything right, and Ronaldo chopped in the box. However, in the 78th minute, as Serge Gnabry runs down the wing, he gives it to Lou Baker, who nearly scored. The youngster did nearly score. He's a very good good player, and if it wasn't for a great save from Adam Federici, it would have been 3-0. But in the 83rd minute, as Lou Baker does intercept, it's a good ball to Vidra. Vidra's got all the space in the world to score here. Will he put it in? Yes, he will. He makes it 3-0. So the on-loan striker hasn't performed too well for the club so far, but that could be a massive confidence booster. And it is 3-0 and game, set, match in the 84th minute. So I'm very happy with this result so far because, you know, I think we're top of the league now, and there's nothing better than being top of the league. That's a good finish there from Vidra. Third goal in the championship, so that's 23 goals between all three strikers scored this match, as the match does go to an end 3-0. So that's just showing how good our front on the attack, our attacking force is, because it's just unbelievable to play with. Our defence isn't too bad, like I said in the last episode. We are missing that left back player, but you know, Ekstrand isn't the worst in the world. Angela's probably not the best centre back. He has scored once this season, but on top of my head, it was a head off a corner. Yeah, it was. But look at that, Watford 11 shots to 4. So Reading, well, they'd expect a better performance because they're not too bad of a club, but we were just running riot. And well, we do have a game against Brentford coming up here, and there's Kipper Young, who I don't even know how to pronounce. I'm not even going to have a go, but he's a young left wing back who's got 59. Who's 59 rated. I'm like, nah, I'm sorry, mate. I'm not going to give you any game time for now, but you know, sort of a backup. So it's just showing we are really missing a good left wing or left back. So we at Vicarage Road, it would be a good. We should be taking 3 points. We would not be happy with 1 because this is a very winnable game. This is a game we should be winning, and as you can see, I'll pick the exact same starting 11 from the side that did beat Reading only a week ago, and as you can, well, we do need we got some good players. I'm really happy with everyone performing at the moment. I don't see anyone being dropped. Probably the only one on the threat is Angela and maybe Sean Murray, although I do like him in that centre defensive mid role, although Tossa isn't too bad himself. But here's Brentford side. They do have a very defensive side, and they don't have a great side. I don't know any of those players. I'm pretty sure I don't, but I didn't have a great look at them. But it's not the best side in the world. But in the 24th minute, they would get a free kick right on the edge of the box here, and it should be there's a bit of push and shove there, as Liam Moore, the ex-Leicester boy we signed in the summer window. It's a fantastic opportunity off this free kick, and as Pritchett stands over it, I'm trying to get a man onto the line. It's not the best hit because that was a great opportunity and it just goes over the bar. So amazing opportunity there for Brentford to cause a shock lead, but goes over the bar and it remains at 1-0. But 0-0, I should say. But in the 29th minute, Forestieri turns and sends a sublime ball to Troy Deeney. Will Troy Deeney score? No, he doesn't. That's a poor finish there. So his finishing he's obviously got amazing finishing. That's poor from probably myself a lot. I just try to put too much power, but I'd still expect that to be in the back of the net any time of the week, any day of the week. But Sean Murray gets on the ball here. He gives it to Troy Deeney. Troy Deeney, obviously our top goal scorer in the league, top goal scorer I suppose, gives it to Forestieri. Abdi hits the bar, and Serge Gnabry hits the bar again from twice in a row. You never. How unlucky is that? And well, it's no luck at all, because look at that, hits the top of the crossbar. And Button is very lucky to escape that. But as Troy Deeney gets on the ball here in the 40th minute, he gives it to Ceballos. Ceballos, the ex-Spurs man, gives a good ball to Forestieri, who Ronaldo chops and misses. So I do like to use that 4-star skills from Forestieri, but that was a poor miss again. Sort of hit the post like an exact same copy of that sort of opportunity. So yeah, as you can see though, as Abdi gives it to Forestieri, Forestieri has an absolute cracker of a shot from distance, and he brings the best out of Button. I did not expect to see such a good shot there from Forestieri, but as we do swing in the corner, Abdi does swing it in, and they do punch it out. But as Serge Gnabry picks up the ball here, he's got time, and he's going to cut back in. He cuts back in, he's going to shoot. He gets saved at first, but he does give a clear penalty away. We were going to get the rebound. The keeper can have no complaints. That was not a good challenge. Obviously, it was saved at first. Good save. But Serge Gnabry obviously has been brilliant. He's earned us a lot. He's earned us 3 penalties, I reckon. That's a clear penalty. no doubt about it. No complaints there. And I'll give the penalty to Serge Gnabry as he earned it, and I do like to take. I did want to give Gnabry a bit of a confidence booster, although even though he has been performing very well, his penalties aren't too bad. But even though he has been performing well, he needs a bit of a confidence booster, as FIFA just think that all you need is goals and assists to play well. And Serge Gnabry does put it into the back of the net, so it's 1-0 in the 45th minute, and it's another penalty goal. So we have been scoring quite a few of them. Penalties are quite easy to get in this FIFA, and there's a good penalty there from Serge Gnabry. Gnabry does make it 1-0, and in the 50th minute in the second half, as they kick off, they get onto the ball, and well, it was a poor finish. They should have actually scored there, but a poor shot from the Brentford striker. But in the 50, still we play on out from the back, and as Sam Parham picks up the ball, he gives it to Sean Murray. The Irishman gets on the ball. He gets tackled at first, but he's still got it. It's well played from Murray, and he tries to switch the play, but it's a poor pass there from myself. And they do get it through here, and we're under threat here. They do bring it out wide though, and they do backheel it to left back. Adams is on the ball. Adams gives it, but we do win the ball back, and we do give it to Forestieri, who, well, he gets past at first, and he roulettes. So it's a good counter attack here, and he does get fouled here. So I do want the free kick, as we are a threat from free kicks. Ugh, that's pretty bad. But I would give it to Sean Murray, because Sean Murray's got the best free kicks in the team, 73, 77, 75 respectively. And well, he would score, because look at that for a free kick from Sean Murray. Scores his first goal in the championship this year, and it was a fantastic free kicking goal. If you couldn't remember, he did score in a Capital One Cup loss to Brighton in the first game of the season. But it's a fantastic. Look at this for a free kick. So we scored yet again off set pieces, second this time this game. So we do like the set pieces. Look at that for a curling shot into the corner. Keeper didn't see it till late, and Sean Murray does score his first goal in the championship. So I'm very happy for him. And in the 62nd minute, so it was a good goal, that goal, because it was off a counter attack. But they would score, they would pull one back. But again, for the second time this episode, it would be correctly ruled out for offside. Although he probably didn't think it at first, it was correctly ruled out. And in the 76th minute, as Forestieri gets through here, he's brought down yet again, and this is another penalty decision. I mean, clear penalty. He was getting held onto his shirt. I don't know why he's complaining, because might have been outside the box. You could complain about that by Adams, but he was getting clearly held onto. I mean, look at that. That's terrible. And as I did sub off Serge Gnabry, I would give the penalties to Ceballos, the left mid, who's probably our best penalty taker, as well as Abdi. But I would give it to Ceballos. What's Ceballos' penalties? Yeah, 75. So he's a good penalty taker. And the left footer, will he go into? Well, we do know where we go for penalties, and it's to the left in career mode, and he does score Ceballos. So he does score yet again, and we score our third goal from set pieces, and that's his fourth goal in the championship. So we do have this game all sorted out. Our poor finishing really did sort of cost us, but Brentford did have some opportunities, I suppose. But in the 86th minute, they could have had a consolation goal, but they did definitely have their opportunities, but it wouldn't to be. And we do win the game 3-0, so 2 3-0 wins, and we're just dominating. We're just absolutely dominating. But 3 set pieces, 3 goals, so that's good performance yet again. And if you did enjoy this episode, please leave a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. So thank you and peace.